Hi, I'm Vinny, and this is Wednesday Wisdom. This is a weekly show where we take time out of our busy schedules to reach out to people who might be really depressed, really stressed out, or just stuck in a rut and need extra motivation. And my motivation for this week, my words of wisdom that I'll bestow upon you is simple. Success is not a function of the number of setbacks we face. It's how much we learn and grow from them. You see, in life and in business, setbacks are sadly a part of the process. And depending on what business you're in, those setbacks can be either few and far between or extremely frequent. Now, Lord knows, I have had many setbacks in my life and all the careers I've been in, from comedy to podcasting to radio to social media to retail to everything. And I have met many people in my life who have had setbacks in life. Many people. Trust me, many. And out of all those people, some of them learned from their mistakes and grew into successful entrepreneurs and decent human beings. Meanwhile, the others just kept making the same mistakes over and 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 again. To the point where it ruined their lives and the lives of the people on their team. And no matter how many times myself or other people tried to help them get back on the right track, they continued to be their own worst enemies, to the point where they were beyond saving, and I had to jump off the sinking ship that they chose to go down with and swim Michael Phelps style all the way to shore. And as you can see from how I move my hands, I am clearly not a swimmer. And some of you are wondering, Vinny, why aren't you kicking your feet? Well, it's because I'm sitting in a chair and I kind of have to pantomime this, so take with it whatever you will accept. Now, safe to say, back on track here, I don't associate with those people anymore. And to be honest and frank with you guys, I don't feel bad about it because they refused to educate themselves. You see, one of the most important things you need to know that very few people will ever tell you is that setbacks, they're a part of life. They're going to happen. You're going to experience them. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Setbacks happen to us all of us. And no matter, it's a thing, part of the process, and no matter how successful a person might be, they have had setbacks. They have made mistakes. And those mistakes molded and shaped them into who they are today. Because every time they made a mistake, they did everything in their power not to make that same mistake twice. They learned from it, they grew from it, and became who they are. That's why most people who are very successful are able to educate other people, because they also know what to do and what not to do. If you don't know both those things, you shouldn't be educating anybody. So don't be afraid of the setbacks you face. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to fail. Because guess what? You're gonna fail. Just accept that as part of your life. You are going to fail at whatever you do the first time you do it. You might fail at it the first 100 times you do it. The trick is to learn from them, to make sure you never make the same mistake twice. That's the key. The key is to not make mistakes. The key isn't to not make mistakes, I should say. The key is to not make those same mistakes twice. Hell, I just made a mistake right now in that video going blah, 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 blah. But you know what? I'm going to learn from that, and I'm not going to do that again on the next episode. I'm going to be a little bit more coherent. But anyway, if you don't allow yourself to grow from those mistakes, you'll never grow in business. And guess what? You'll never grow in life. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap up Wednesday Wisdom for this week. I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell to be notified so you can never miss an episode of Wednesday Wisdom or any additional HVMA content. I'll check back with you guys soon. Until then, stay social.